Howdy everybody, beau-hindman back with another pair, this time of Galador Customs, Toy Customs. I think these are using a couple different parts, I'll see here. But essentially these are more, and if you've already seen my other videos with Galador, cool. If not, go to my video collection and you'll be able to see how I've been using Galador lately a lot with custom toys. Let me get this, that just drives me crazy, look at that. But Galador is a fantastic line of toys that was not the greatest Lego line, but is definitely a great line for collecting, if you're just into collecting stuff, because you can still find them boxed on eBay for nothing, or for building custom toys like this. This is a little couple I made, little monster couple, using the bodies of some, arms of others. I've got probably, if I put them all together, probably 20 or 30 different of the different figures, and then you can take those different figure parts, and then of course you can combine them together in different ways. You can make all this cool looking stuff. Again, like Galador, or what's good about Galador is because these parts lock into place, because they're meant to. Set this one back just a bit here, because they're meant to lock into place into pose and to hold a pose. You can put them in the cool poses, and then let's see if we can make them sit up like a baby. That's gross. That's just gross. And then you can do stuff like that. Typically, though, I don't like to pose them too much. Whenever I make a custom toy, I want to make a toy. I want to make something that people can pick up and move. You know, or if a child comes over to my house and says, "Hey, cool," and drops that on the floor, it's not a big deal. I'm trying to make an actual toy, not just. I'm not really a fan of just statues. You know, with Gunpla, I find that. Whenever I create one, I customize one, and then I put it on the shelf. After a while, pieces start to fall off, and you can see from some of my other Gunpla review videos that pieces can fall off really easy. But this guy, I can hold them literally from just his little hand, and he's holding that pose because those parts lock into place so easily, because that's the brilliance of Lego, the Lego company. I believe that this is all Galador, except for, and I'm sure you already saw it, this little tongue thing is a Lego part. These are Lego parts, this little silver nipple thing, and it actually came out recently. Probably need to re-glue that or glue that into place. I'm absolutely in love with this silk-based chrome with a wash on it. I've been doing a blue wash lately, but this is just a black wash. Absolutely love how it brings out the details. I rub it off sometimes, and then sometimes what I'll do is I'll let it dry almost completely and then handle it a lot, and when I handle it, it'll naturally kind of rub off. Or I have some floral foam, I should say. It's kind of a rough green foam that makes kind of it leaves little bits everywhere. If you wash something like this and you want to kind of make it look naturally scratched, you let it dry almost completely, and then you literally just scratch it along that foam, like that, and it scratches off like naturally in places, on the raised edges and stuff. This I didn't do that with, but that's something I'm coming up with lately that I've been enjoying. I love the red. This is just a based in red. This is actually a shield part, but I thought, man, that looks great as like a kind of a head, or what your brain would take as a head. But fantastic little critter there. He looks great on my shelf. This is a little bit more complicated. This is the body of Jens, I think his name is the robot. No, it's the mount or something. But these are all the robot's arms, and I made it, and I thought, well, that looks great. Looks like a floating thing. This is a Lego bit here. This is a Lego bit there. Another nipple. This is just a painted Galador part. And I thought, well, that looks like kind of like a hovering torture bot or something, from like Star Wars, that kind of stuff. So absolutely fantastic. I love, again, I've just been trying to perfect the metal look, the metal with the black or the blue washes. Washes are just a fantastic way to give something, especially something like Galador that has so many details in it. I mean, these little the textures on stuff, everything has just a fantastic texture and design to it, but in the plain toy you're not going to really see it as much. So to be able to add that wash and let it pop out, to me it's just amazing. I just love that. What's cool about these Galador parts is because they lock into place so well, I should say. I made this. I thought, well, heck, I was going to make a stand so it could be flying, but I was like, look, it can just literally sit there. thanks to those 3 on the bottom. And it still kind of has a hovering kind of quality to it. Absolutely love that. I love this area. I love how the red is like almost a leatherish looking kind of color or whatever. So that's something I'm working on doing. But that's just a neat little pair of other customs I've made. Fantastic, aren't they neat? I just love this little monkey guy here. I might actually add a longer tongue type of thing, or maybe even a tentacle I make out of clay. See, I wanted to cover in the hole, so I just said, well, hey, that's gonna be like his mouth. And then I thought what I'll do is I'll even maybe serrate that edging there, the edge of the quote-unquote mouth there, so it looks a little bit more mouth-like. But then I liked how it looked rough, or not rough, perfectly flat. So it's semi-organic looking, but then it also looks robotic. I mean, the body is actually from a non-robotic character, but then his arms and his head and everything are obviously robotic, and his hands are kind of organic. So just fantastic. These 2 are some of my favorite ones I made. I think when I get a booth here next year, if I get a booth at a con, I might sell all my old customs. So I don't know if I would sell them together or what, but for some reason I just like them together. I think they're kind of buddies or something. But anyway, back to other reviews.